2NURFM.com, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.
Joining me this morning, Professor Frank Millward, Head of the School of Creative Arts at the University of Newcastle. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning.
Frank, we have some very exciting times coming in relation to art in Newcastle. Firstly, let's talk about the Fine Arts graduation show. It's the end of the year. Everyone's, wrapping projects up, trying to get their last works in and finished before this incredible graduation show. Now, there's a taster, though, isn't there? There's almost two openings.
There is.
For this.
Yes. There's a taster this evening with a small number of students exhibiting in Wattspace, and a great opportunity to go and see the new Wattspace gallery, which has just opened.
In Auckland Street.
In Auckland Street, been refurbished. It looks brilliant. And so there's a few students who are honours students who are exhibiting in that space, and that is an opening tonight. But the main opening, which is going to be hosted by, in fact, us, but featuring Marcus Westbury.
From Renew Newcastle.
From Renew and from the Bespoke TV program and so forth. He is opening that next Wednesday night. Now, that's a really interesting thing because that show, which is a graduation show, is going on in the University Gallery, but also in the AT building. So the reason that is happening at the Callaghan campus is to give people an opportunity to see our facilities. We have some fantastic facilities. We have a ceramics workshop, we have a foundry, we have a print shop, we have a paint shop. We have all these things that support, and of course we have photo media and digital media.
Frank, just tell me, my ears pricked when you said foundry, because most people, when you think about art and fine art, they think about painting, they might think about drawing, they think about ceramics. But what happens at the foundry? What sort of art are you making at the foundry? How is that used to create art?
Well, I guess that the material is used in various kinds of ways, but mainly in sculptures, I guess, and mainly in casting bronze or in casting figures. Traditionally that's how it's used, but in a contemporary context, it's used in a multitude of ways across disciplines. So you might have a bit of bronze in with a piece of in a ceramic, that's actually an installation that is projected upon, that kind of idea.
Are you using 3D printers?
We have a 3D printer, and they are, in fact, highly used in the casting of maquettes, which are the small models for the making of.
Okay.
And if you look at the processes, for example, lost wax, and these processes where they use wax and melt it away by the but when the molten whatever it is hot. Material, be it bronze or steel or whatever, melts away the wax and leaves the form of the object that's been designed. So
it's very interesting, isn't it? Art is these days so much more than painting and drawing and what we might have thought
Absolutely.
It was. It's just incredible, and particularly with the use of that new technology. So that is happening on Wednesday of next week here at the university at Callaghan campus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And for people looking for it, what's the building called again?
It's the University Gallery. People will be shown the way around the facility from the University Gallery.
Excellent.
The next day, on the 26th, there's a seminar to be held in the University Gallery again, which will be convened by Marcus Westbury. That's called Creativity and Culture in the 21st Century.
Excellent. So if you're interested in art, and particularly how it's made, and maybe you don't know anything about it, but you'd be more than welcome to come along and look at some of these processes and ways that this incredible art is made, you're more than welcome to visit us here at the uni. Now, the other big one, and this is huge, it's launching next Friday night, the 27th of November. It's the Mambo Show for Newcastle, and it's running all the way through to the 24th of January.
Yes, that's very exciting for us. We're sponsoring that. Basically, it's called Mambo, 30 Years of Self-Indulgence, and it's opening at 6 in the gallery in town, and so Lima Street, and there's going to be a street party.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
so there's going to be 3 bands. I can't remember. I think Reg Mombassa and his Dog Trumpet Band are going to play.
Yeah, I saw that Dog Trumpet are going
Yeah,
to be.
also-
That's the Friday night in Layman Street from 5:30.
Yeah, and there's also Mucho Mambo, which is a band that some guys from the Conservatorium are in, and there's also another band that I can't remember the name of.
That's okay. I don't have that one in front of me either. But the one thing that did strike me about this whole exhibition that's going to be across December and January here in town is that Reg Mombassa himself is going to be holding a masterclass, but not only a masterclass, he's actually going to be creating a painting here in town on a big white wall. He'll be doing that on Saturday, the 28th of November. And you don't need to book. You don't need to pay. It's free. So people can turn up and watch the legend, Reg Mombassa, create a Mambo artwork live. I think that's really exciting.
It's fantastic, yeah. And I think, and the big thing is that everybody should come to this and wear their Mambo. Get your Mambo out, it's called.
Yeah, get your T-shirt on
That's right.
and go and watch the master at work. And also Michael Bell, and they're going to create this live art on the pristine walls of Smart Space. So I just think, and there's lots of other things going on. There is the Mambo Masterclass that you can go to, and then on Australia Day weekend, there's Mambo Madness. No need to book, just drop in, again, wear your Mambo, and I think the city will be awash with Mambo.
Fantastic.
It does sound fantastic. Professor Frank Millward, thank you so much for telling us a little bit more about what's going on with the art scene here at the University
You're
of
welcome.
Newcastle and more broadly across the city. And we're making a regular date of it so that we can
Excellent.
keep in contact with you and find out more about just what's going on. Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you.
There you go. Get out your Mambo and get ready to Mambo indeed. 2NURFM.